everyone, Guy Pearce here. I'm standing here today for one reason only, because I want to tell you a story about a brother and a sister who have a very special bond. That story started with me about a year ago. I was out in the desert in South Australia making a movie. Conditions were pretty rough, pretty hot. And just as I thought to myself, could this get any worse? I look out in the horizon and there's a guy on a unicycle riding towards us. Well, the guy's name was Sam. He spends the night with us. I spend the entire evening firing questions at him about why he's doing this. And he basically says, I'm doing this for my sister Connie, who's dying of breast cancer. Well, Connie and Sam have made a commitment to each other to do whatever it takes to make a difference. Connie's given Sam the role of his life, raise $1 million for the Garvan Institute, break the world record, but most importantly, remind every woman in Australia to be breast aware. Now I, like everybody else who's following this story, is checking their progress, but ultimately, to understand what really drives Connie and Sam, I think you need to know Connie's history, which is a story that's probably best told by Connie herself.
My first experience with cancer was an 11-year-old. I was in year 7, I got a sore leg, and it got to the stage where I couldn't walk on it. Within 4 hours, I was lying in the Children's Hospital in Melbourne with a diagnosis that I had a tumour. I'd been told all my life that I couldn't have children of my own, but somehow I got pregnant. And something just didn't feel quite right, so off I went to the doctors at about 13 weeks. It was at that stage that I found out that the pregnancy wasn't actually a baby, that it was a tumour.
Cancer struck Connie for a second time at the age of just 22. After further treatment, she made a full recovery.
It took some years to overcome the emotional loss, but importantly I had my health, so we decided to focus on what we could do.
Connie and her husband Mike built and ran their dream bookshop together. It was another 8 years though until Connie fell pregnant again.
And this time it wasn't cancer. 7 months later, little Willoughby was born and he was perfect in every way. And a year later, little Hammy came along too. So we had 2 healthy little boys and it was a really beautiful time.
When Connie was 33, she was diagnosed with cancer for the 3rd time. This time, it was breast cancer.
I was determined to beat this. If for no other reason, then I wanted to be there for my kids. And I knew when the doctor rang me and said, you need to come in and you need to bring support, that it wasn't going to be good news. And that's when they told me that there was no cure. That once cancer has metastasised, they can't cure it. That not only had it not been contained, it had spread to my lungs, my liver, my spine and my pelvis. And later, it went into my knee as well.
I love you. I love you.
It seemed impossible. How could I have not beat this? I did everything I was supposed to do. How can I tell my kids that they're going to have to grow up without their mum? So when Sam asked what I wanted my legacy to be, my answer was, I want to prevent just one other person, one other family from having to go through this pain.
She's coming. Kick it to me.
And he said, well, how are we going to do that? I said, well, you're going to have to hop on your unicycle, mate. You're going to have to go around the whole country and tell people to check their boobs. He said, well, I wasn't quite expecting that. I thought we might go skydiving or something. How on earth are we going to stop other people from going through this? And I said, well, you're going to have to tell them one at a time, all around the country, to check their boobs.
To Constance. She's battled cancer since she was 11. I've come to respect her and admire her very greatly as a person and as a mother. my last drink tonight, I want to have a beer with you, just you and me.
Get your head right, get off them things, get off the booze, get fit. You've got a goal at the end you've got to do for a sister and a lot of other people.
I'm ready. I love drinking, but I love my sister more. I promised my sister, and I promised her I'd finish it. And I don't break promises, I don't make many.
Sam's life hasn't always been smooth sailing either. In 2006, he lost his girlfriend Lainey to suicide, and Sam turned to drugs and alcohol to cope. And Connie pretty much offered Sam the greatest challenge of his life, and if he was going to keep the promise that he'd made to Connie, he was going to have to go to rehab.
Dalesford Hospital. I was born in this hospital. See ya.
The information Sam gave me was that he'd been drinking a fair bit, drinking a fair bit of alcohol, that in order for him to actually achieve the things that he wants to do, that he needed to get himself off these bad habits, to stop drinking alcohol and to get off the cigarettes as well. Today, Sam looked the best I've seen him for many months.
I'm stronger than I was a week ago, and I'll be stronger in a week than I am now. I'm here to train. If I come during the day, it's pretty quiet. I do it to let out a lot of my frustration as well at Connie's illness, and often when I'm punching the bag, I'm punching her cancer. Everyone's got the ability to push themselves, and I've got extra motivators, and I'm not that fit, but I'm determined to become so. And whenever I start to really burn up, I just imagine the pain my sister's in. This is nothing compared to that. There's no way I'm gonna fail.
Connie was meticulous when deciding who to raise the funds for, and she never had any doubt that the Garvan Institute of Medical Research was the best team for the job.
The funding raised is going to help us do two things: to recruit and keep great people, great minds, passionate researchers, but to let them explore their creativity, be aggressive and try things that are new, that are going to let us meet that really ambitious goal of making this the last generation of people who are going to die from breast cancer.
Sam's ride around Australia was to take an entire year, and Connie was very specific about every cent raised going straight into Garvan's research fund. This meant sponsorship. Sam knocked on doors for nearly 2 years, but no one offered him any cash. Right when he was about to give in, Money Now stepped up, and Sam finally got the green light.
Next stop, the Love Your Sister photo shoot.
It's Cat Stewart here, and I remember the first time I heard about Love Your Sister, it was when Sam and Connie were being interviewed on the radio, and I was so moved by their commitment to the fight against breast cancer and their devotion to each other that I almost crashed my car, which is not good, but we can all help in this crucial fight. The number's on your screen, or you can visit loveyoursista.org.
Next up, Sam heads off from Fed Square in Melbourne and takes on some hairy challenges along the way.
Sam.
Love your sister.
D-Day, it's time. Oh my gosh, can you believe this? Look at all the people. It's incredible.
Wow.
You're the best brother in the world. I love you dearly. I admire you. You inspire me. And today is a bittersweet day because today I bid you farewell. But only for a year. You'll be back and I'll be here.
Yeah.
It felt so triumphant that we'd
finally made our little dream come true, but I really didn't want to say goodbye, even though he was doing this massive, amazing thing.
Thank you so much, man. I didn't cover the case. We've had names and addresses wrong all day. We were so tired and frantic and hectic coming into that moment. You know, the last month had been sleepless. We'd all just worked tirelessly to get the event up and started. I've probably lost the merchandise. Exploded pasta jars. Busted motorbike.
Blown tyre.
Blown tyre.
Can't get the water running in the van.
Oh yeah, no water in the van.
The unicycling part of it, riding around Australia is going quite well.
The challenge is we want you to race the emu, and if you win, we've got a cheque for you.
So there's an emu in there?
Yeah, there is an emu in it.
Go! Oh no! Oh no!
My biggest dare to Sam was to unicycle around the whole country.
It then kind of developed into a challenge system. We ask communities to issue us with a dare.
You can do something that's specific to that community, and it gets people's attention, and once we've got people's attention we can spread the message.
So it's a great chance for us to connect with the heart of the community and also get me doing fish out of water stuff. I'm arachnophobic and I've been challenged to eat a huntsman live.
Mr. Sam's. Got Sam's name written all over it.
All right, I'm holding it. How do I put it in? How do I put it in? What? Grab both legs? Shit. I'm sorry.
Water.
It keeps the whole tone of Love Your Sister upbeat.
Here it is. We're actually going to be making a massive contribution to cancer research.
Day 26. Sam has pedalled 1,286 kilometres and is about to hit the famed Oodnadatta track.
The Oodnadatta was the hardest part of the whole trip. A lot of dust, a lot of heat, the road, you know, just not designed for unicycles. Corrugated, rocky, sandy, just a mess, an absolute mess. It was a bloody dust bowl. After 90k or, 7 to 8 hours in the saddle, I find it somewhat rewarding to just sit here and spend the time with nature and flies. It's a bit hot out here, Jono. Help me out, man.
About 650k of dirt and sand. He's up to his last 25k. What can you see?
Heaven. Yeah. Oh, wow. I wasn't even fond of bitumen before the last 8-9 days. Now, love your sister!
Old sleepyhead over here, Uluru I mean. She's had her head in the clouds for most of the night.
Plenty of people have a longing to travel through the territory, but not many want to do it on a unicycle.
What an achievement already.
After 3,692 kilometres, he's now made it to Darwin.
There's always a great deal of anticipation coming into a city when you know Connie's going to be there, because that's when the event is complete. It's got the whole team's there. We're just always separate, so when we're together, Love Your Sister unites.
But Connie's arrival did not go well, and the Love Your Sister team found themselves in the middle of a medical emergency on Connie's first night.
Got a knock on the door, I don't know, 1 a.m. or something like that, and it was Connie. She said she was really sick. We took Connie to the hospital. We just had to get there as fast as we could. So, yeah, when she lost consciousness, Steve just said, floor it.
As soon as she arrived, lost her pulse and had to be resuscitated.
just scary. Not knowing, like I said, not knowing whether she was going to die or not in the back of that van.
The reality of it's set in. It's not all kind of fun times and giggle fits anymore. And she's on the decline. So I look forward to seeing her, but I don't look forward to seeing her wasting away.
So Connie, if there is a message that you can leave the people of the top end with today, not goodbye, but what would you like to get out there?
All the ladies, for all the sisters and mothers and grandmothers and aunties, nieces out there, be breast aware. For all the men, tell all the women that you love to be breast aware and, you know, save a life, grope your wife.
That is a top message.
G'day, it's Tom Gleeson here supporting Sam with his Love Your Sister ride. You should help out as well. You can donate money, it's a great thing to do. Or if you want, you could just give me money. You can transfer money to my bank account. The name is Tom Gleeson, the BSB is 064119, account number 10269128. You could put money straight into my account and it will just go to me. That would be great, and I'll just spend it at my leisure and you'll get nothing in return. Or you could help out Love Your Sister. It's up to you.
Coming up after the break, Love Your Sister gains momentum and the road crew start dealing with life in the middle of nowhere.
Love your sister. I can't believe this, but Sam actually rode about 8 to 10 hours a day, dealing with extreme heat, wind, wildlife, road trains. And I remember him saying to me that one of the things that kept him going was generosity. The generosity that was offered up to him by all kinds of people from all over the country.
Oh, wow. What I've learned about Australia is that the people with less give more. He's got a whole bucket load of coins for us, mate. You just never know when you're going to hit the jackpot on this event. How's this? We woke up this morning and there's a little note, a bit of paper stuck underneath the windscreen. Good work, Sam and crew. Need more people in the world like you. Spoke to you last night when I passed you in my road train. Keep it up, Paul. Thanks, Paul. Stuff like this keeps us going, man. That's really cool. Doing cracker jack job, Sam. That the message is being heard, so that's cheered me up no end. We're in Elliot. It's a really, really small community, predominantly Indigenous, with a really, really big heart. I thought we were just coming to say hi. With very little notice, the townsfolk have banded together and raised over $600, so I'm feeling really emotional at the moment.
School visits are an integral part of our awareness campaign.
But I want you to go to Mum tonight and I want you to say, hey Mum, I think this is the week for you to check your boobies.
We're aiming at young mums. So reminding kids to be proactive about their health and reminding kids to remind their mums to be proactive. I think that they're the heart and soul of Love Your Sister, because it's kids like Willoughby and Hamilton all around the country that we're trying to prevent from losing their mums.
I've got these incredibly powerful motivators. I'll visualise crossing the finish line. Equally, you might be thinking of family, of good times, of friends. So it becomes okay, well, I want to reach the crest of that hill or the bend in that road, or that becomes too hard. So then it becomes about just trying to reach that marker 50 metres away. And when that becomes too hard, it's just about saying push, push, push.
Not the most inspiring days. High 30 degrees, early 40s, 12-hour day. Start on the side of the road, finish on the side of the road.
But sometimes the motivators don't work. So you're out there, your pain feels as great as you imagine Connie's might be. And then you go to Cable Beach, you see a sunset and you go, right, oh, this is what the whole country's raving about. I mean, it was basically just nature sprinkling all of its love dust all over us, saying, you know, I can be beautiful too.
So we're here today at St Margaret's College in Berwick to receive a cheque from Sophie Weston, a Year 12 student. And she's ridden on a bicycle from Canberra to Melbourne to raise money for Love Your Sister. So showing big heart for Love Your Sister and many thanks. Thank you, Sophie.
I get the motivation of knowing I'm doing it for something. Yeah. $7,020.80. How impressive is that?
After being on the road for more than 100 days, it was becoming apparent that Love Your Sister was more than just the little engine that could.
I am here tonight for one very specific reason, and to talk to you about my sister. I basically pedal from town to town. I get up on my soapbox and I sell my wares. Now my wares in this case are a message about breast cancer. She had a tumour in her womb. And it's cutting through. We used to rock up to caravan parks and basically beg for a sponsorship. Now we're rocking up, we're getting the 3-bedroom villa and the lawn that no one's allowed to park on. I feel like it's all taking off a bit. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Mill community, $1,521.
17.
We've raised just over $24,000 for you tonight.
Hi, it's Christy Swan. If you watched Sammy's epic journey, 15,000 kilometres on a unicycle to raise funds and awareness for his sister Connie and the Garvan Institute, and you wondered, what on earth could I do to help? Here is your chance. Donate some cash. 1300 73 6677 or hit us up on the website, loveyoursister.org.
Next up, Sam gets a few surprises from some well-known Aussies as he arrives in Perth.
By the time Sam rolled into Perth, there were a couple of well-known Aussies there to greet him. Carrie Bickmore, Danny Green, and the Western Australian Governor. But the one face that Sam wasn't expecting to see was his sister, Connie.
That one was really confronting. So we had that uncertainty of when we would see each other again or if, because, you know, I got so sick. It's really good to be here. I can't wait to see him.
In Darwin, she came and visited, and on the first night that she was there, you know, she's in ICU at 3 in the morning on life support. So of course I didn't know what was going to happen coming into Perth, not knowing that I was going to see her. Oh my Lord, Jesus! Oh, you slippery little sausage! Whose fault is this? Oh wow! I'm so glad you made it.
I'm so glad that she could make it. I'm so glad that she's doing well. And seeing him with Connie kind of made it all worth it.
Buddy, how's things?
Sam.
Yeah, mate, pleased to meet you. How you going, Jeff? You can't be prepared. How can you be prepared for someone giving you a phone call saying your brother's got cancer, he's going to die? I don't know how to handle it, and the way that these guys are handling it is pretty special, mate. Pretty unique. What he's doing, you know, that love for his sister, and yeah, it's incredible. It's beautiful to see.
I think we were late to all of our appointments because every time I had to tell the taxi to pull over so I could, lean out of the car and vomit and just do the whole chemo thing. That wasn't very much fun, but we got through it.
I love you very, very much. Very, very much. Very, very super duper much.
But once again, Connie's visit to the team wore down her health, and she was too unwell to meet with the Governor of Western Australia.
Hi, Tonya and Malcolm. I'm sorry I'm just not well enough to come today. I'm really disappointed because this was the highlight for me of the Perth visit. Thanks for seeing Sam and have a great day.
She's a miracle girl.
She is. And then managed to somehow start a family.
Yes. Saying goodbye to Sam now. I'm absolutely beat. I'm so tired and so sore. I'm just not up to being on the road.
4 days, I'm not used to it. Well, we'll see you guys.
Well, 6 months ago, Samuel Johnson set out on
a nationwide unicycle trek. He's now more than halfway through his epic ride around the country
to raise awareness and money for a cure.
It's flipping freezing.
It's not a bad thing because it actually encourages me to get on the unicycle. I've never wanted to get on the unicycle so much in my unicycling career.
Sam and Connie's goal from the very start was to raise $1 million for the Garvan Institute. And after 252 days, thanks to the generosity of Australians everywhere, the goal was reached.
I've covered 10,997 kilometres, and as of last night, the $1 million mark raised, as mentioned before.
The million is just a figure to aim for. We weren't sure that we'd be able to make it, but we'd rather aim high.
I thought it was an impossible target. I thought it was too lofty. That's why we set it at $1 million. You know, I tried to go to sleep. I couldn't sleep. I'm thrilled for Connie. I'm thrilled for Garvan. I'm thrilled for everybody that's donated.
There's, I think, 6 Bendigo bank jumpers and the whole Love Your Sister team, and we're all going to jump simultaneously.
I didn't know how much it meant to me, this goal, until it had been realised. And now that it's been achieved, I'm just enjoying it.
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel now. I've only got 99 days to go.
It's nice when people honk their horns and it helps, it peps you up.
Sam was willing to do anything to promote the cause and to get a donation. And obviously in the face of Connie's terminal diagnosis, Sam had developed a, what shall we say, a life's too short policy, which meant saying yes to every challenge that came his way, even if he had to face his greatest fears.
Not just going bungee jumping today, riding off the edge of the platform on a unicycle to certain death.
And coming through this side.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Is that okay? Come on, Samuel. There we go. That is without doubt the most extreme challenge I've taken on in the 8.5 months I've been on the road so far.
3, 2, 1. Hi, Carrie Bickmore here. I hope you're enjoying watching Connie and Sam's story. It has been wonderful for me to follow these guys over the course of the year in their epic journey and to see the determination and love that they have for each other. And I want to encourage you all to support their cause. 100% of all funds go straight into the research fund at the Garvan Institute of Medical Research, and a cure is in sight. Let's make sure that we don't lose any more mums, any more sisters or best friends to breast cancer. Go to loveyoursister.org or call 1300 73 6677.
Next, Sam returns to his hometown and breaks a world record.
Coming down the east coast, it's getting bigger and bigger.
After 301 days on the road, with $1 million in Garvan's coffers, Sam met up with an inspiring woman. Like Connie, Moira Lai is a young mum living with terminal breast cancer.
My diagnosis was totally out of the blue. I felt really sick on an aeroplane, and I thought I better go and have a checkup. Within the space of 10 minutes, they were saying we need to do biopsy, and I could tell by the people in the room that there was something wrong. And I knew right at that point that I had breast cancer.
Can you introduce me to your family?
I am lucky to be a married mother of 5 children. I have a beautiful husband named Greg. I had twins, and I didn't know I was having a twin with Down syndrome. He was born 9 minutes after his brother.
Just talk to me about the effect that breast cancer's had on your family.
As I said to them from day one, I'm going to tell them the truth the whole way through, and we're going to fight this together. And they have stood by my side the whole time.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You seem to, you know, be driven by your love of family.
Yeah, absolutely. Family is my most important thing in my world, actually.
I like that because it's ours too, over here at the Johnsons.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it took us a while. We weren't that harmonious as a family. It was probably not until breast cancer came along that we all locked in.
Okay, wow.
Really. Thinking how, in the face of a terminal diagnosis with 5 kids, to watch them grow up, how do you maintain that level of positivity? I mean, really, honestly, how do you do it?
They come home every day and they love me and they cuddle me. I don't know at what point in my journey I became very at peace with whatever will be. I just think I've been blessed with the most amazing life, amazing family, and I just see that I've got a life that's been given to me and I'm going to give it the best shot I've got.
You know, it was quite a few months into our journey that we actually made it to Garvan. And it was very exciting to think that we'd gone over the $1 million and that money was going to research.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Connie Johnson's Fellowship.
This Love Your Sister thing's gone crazy. It's brought so much positivity and so much hope for the future. And I'm just so proud of Sam. I'm so proud of him.
One of Sam's biggest challenges was to scale Australia's highest peak on his unicycle. It was a 55-kilometre climb from Jindabyne, and Sam had no idea how much the altitude would affect him.
Literally become an inch-by-inch thing. I mean, I've thought about this for years, but I never anticipated it having this physical effect on me. And I'm getting off every 50 metres, but slow and steady wins the race, right? It's literally just there.
Massive milestone, and definitely the hardest sector I've ridden to date.
Sam had come a long way since taking on Connie's idea. He'd kicked the booze, become extremely fit, and had ridden 13,000 Ks. It was time to head back to his hometown. Only this time it was a far cry from the detox ward at Daylesford Hospital.
Excuse me, pink top, man.
The last time I had a beer here was before I went to detox, before I did this ride. I don't know what I was missing when I came here and started kind of here, but I feel like now that I've been on the road for a year, I was searching for something, but I just didn't know what.
I think you've really kicked ass, you know, you've found something in life you want to follow and chase. To your credit, you've done it. I thought it was a big ask, but you've proved everyone wrong.
I didn't think I was that well known here. Secondly, I didn't think I was that popular. Do you know what I mean? I've never really felt like a valued member of the community or anything.
Having travelled for more than 11 months, Sam was about 26 days away from finishing his quest, but he still had to connect his West Coast loop and his East Coast loop with a trip across the Nullarbor, right in the middle of summer.
I reckon it's about 38 degrees in here. Does it read as hot on the camera? After 320 days, Love Your Sister is a finely tuned machine. I broke the generator last night. We got a flat tyre. The freezer stopped working. All of our food for the desert run's gone bad too. Whenever you look down the road, it's always just this endless straight kind of thing with no deviation, so you've got to be careful not to think about it too hard. Oh, tough day at the office today. Yeah, the wind's being a little bit obnoxious. Today, I'm going to bust a world record. Isn't it appropriate that we take that record off an American on Australia Day? Okay, Sam, that's the world record. Are you for real this time? Oh yeah, absolutely. Pulling me leg again? Not this time. Serious? This really is the world record. Well, there's only one thing to do then. Who said white men can't dance? Well, Connie, that's 2 out of 3. I promised you I'd break the world record. There it is. I promised you I'd help you raise $1 million. We've surpassed that. All that's left now is the somewhat impossible task of reminding every single young mum in the land to be breast aware.
G'day, this is Carl and
Lisa.
And we're calling for one and all to dig deep for Love Your Sister and the Garvan Institute of Medical Research.
Yeah, over the course of the last 12 months, we have followed Connie and Sam's journey, and what an epic 12 months it has been.
Epic. Well, Samuel is officially the world's biggest nutbag, as we know, and Connie is just a hot enchilada. We love her very much.
Very true. And she has shared all of herself in an effort to raise awareness and funds for Garvan, and we really hope that enough people out there will dig deep and get the Love Your Sister team over that $2 million mark.
Come on, please call and donate now, 1300 73 6677, or visit loveyoursister.org. Get into it.
Coming up, Sam finally arrives back in Melbourne, and Connie's there to meet him.
Hi, my name's Connie. I'm a 36-year-old mother of 2. I'm living with terminal breast cancer. Through Love Your Sister, I've empowered women to be breast aware, stay on top of their lumps and bumps, and not fall into the booby trap.
I've ridden over 15,000 Ks, broken the world record for longest distance travelled on a unicycle, and so far raised $1.3 million for breast cancer research.
My name's Kath, I'm 37. I had breast cancer, but due to early detection, I kicked its ass.
It's day 364. It's the last day of the event. I've just come off the Spirit of Tasmania and I'm 5 hours away from seeing my sister.
Through awareness, Sam and I have both helped many women get an early diagnosis, which is the best outcome anyway.
Breast cancer isn't something that just happens when you hit 40.
Here we go, we're on.
I'm a mum of 3 and I'm 29 years old and currently battling breast cancer.
I have terminal breast cancer. I'm the lucky mother of 5 young children, and I live life to the fullest every day.
We will proudly raise funds for the Garvan Research Foundation long into the future if I've got anything to do with this. It's not a train I can see myself jumping off anytime soon, you know.
Oh, my heart is just racing. This moment I've been waiting for just so long, and I'm really, really nervous. I can't wait to see Connie. I'm excited. I'm sad that it's all over. I feel like the tears aren't far off. I don't think I've got an E-tag on my helmet.
Well, I think I might have a fine in the mail. But Fed Square's about 300-400 metres away. Thank you, buddy.
After surgery and chemo, I'm still here.
And I couldn't have done it without the love and support of my family and friends. I've been affected by breast cancer.
I've been affected by breast cancer.
And I've been affected by breast cancer.
Oh my God.
So, where to from here? Is it job done? All right, congratulations, well done. I don't think it is.
This doesn't end when Connie dies. This doesn't end when I hop off the unicycle. This ends when breast cancer is cured.
I think Love Your Sister lives on. And I hope that it will live on long after I'm gone. And that one day, people won't die of this disease.
Love your sister and tell her now. She will always.
I don't know about you, but I'm stuffed. That's what Sam's complaining about. Listen, anyway, the day he got back, all the fanfare and everything, he and Connie and I got together, had a little bit of a chat, we filmed it. It's a lovely little interview. It's on the Love Your Sister Facebook page. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Joel McHale from Ease the Soup and the United States of America, here to stand alongside Liam McIntyre and all the other celebrities who support your fellow Australian, Oscar Pistorius. I mean, to hop on those springy leg things for 15,000 kilometers and still have the energy to go home and catch a thief. What? Samuel? Really? A unicycle? Okay. Sam, we've never met, but because Liam seems free to use my email, I've been able to learn about your efforts to fight breast cancer and loveyoursisister.org, and I think it's awesome. You at home, put down the Foster's Lager and Koala Bear and pick up the phone and call 1-300-736677, which is apparently a phone number to you people, and give generously, if only to keep this idiot off of unicycles for the rest of time. Thank you. I'm George Clooney.